So one has to be really innovative. और लोग सोचते हैं कि mask पहनेंगे तो you can't sing, but I've done singing with masks as well. I'd also like to say that nobody's safe till everyone is safe. And as far as I'm concerned, it's so important for all of you to know that COVID has been really a fantastic thing in one way, getting people together. It's got Veer, it's got Subramaniam, Dr. Subramaniam with thee, and the fantastic Ramesh Sippy. Let's have a big hand for that togetherness. And to ABP for giving me this opportunity. Wonderful to be with you.
Thank you.
For so many years that we've been together in so many shows. It's just fantastic. What could one ask more than this? Then after 53 years of singing, to have someone like you sitting here and asking me.
It's a privilege, Usha.
And you. Today is especially a day very important for me because it's ABP.
Yeah.
And
ABP, you're from Calcutta, yeah.
Yes. And it's brought so many people together. I'd also like to say thank you to Shri Vikas Kumar Jha, who wrote the Hindi one. You remember talking to him?
I remember. I was there at the release in Mumbai for the Hindi one.
That's right. And he's over here. Maybe you could stand up and take a bow. Shri Vikas Kumar Jha. So it's very special for me. Oh, thanks for that. Yeah. What's that?
Great.
What's some more?
I have no idea.
Neither do I. Yeah. I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to do you a song because this is all about India in its 75th, right? And I'd like to do this song which Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore has written. And I'm so happy to be able to sing it for you because all of you will enjoy it very much. And if you know it, just sing along with me, okay? If you can get the sur correct, because Dr. Subramaniam will finish you off otherwise. Le. No. So the lines go, Jodi tor dakshune kyun na she. Very bad singing. But we love you. We love you because without you, there would be nothing. So let that clock go on ticking away. I'd like for all of you, please, to know that this is so special. Put on your mobile torches and let us remember that we are going to show the light to the rest of the 75 years that all of you will be taking forward. Come on. Can we have the main lights off, please? The auditorium lights off. And just all of you. Come on. Lovely. That looks so marvelous. Look at that. We have, oh God.
That is so
I love
special.
you. We have Dr. Subramaniam here, Ramesh Sippy, Veer Sangvi, and Srishti, the next generation, and Shubhashish, and Twinkle, and Shushant, and Ardhangini, and everybody here with us. So let's have that. Seema, where are you? Seema, you're here. Kaveri, and everybody. Have you got your mobile? Shall we go? Let's go. I love you too much. Me Mumbaikar.
I've got it on too.
Oh, lovely. He's got it on too. Can we have the auditorium lights off, please? You walk on all alone. You walk on all alone. যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে If no one speaks to you, If no one speaks to you, don't feel you are unfortunate. If no one speaks to you, if everyone just looks away, and if they are scared, if everyone just looks away, and if they are scared, then open your heart and speak out all the words you have in mind, and walk on all alone. Speak out all the words you have in mind, and walk on all alone. যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে, তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি সবাই ফিরে যায়, যদি সবাই ফিরে যায়, ওরে ওরে ও অভাগা সবাই ফিরে যায়। যদি গহন পথে যাবার কালে কেউ ফিরে না চায়, যদি গহন পথে যাবার কালে কেউ ফিরে না চায়, তবে পথের কাঁটা ও তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে, ও তুই রক্ত মাখা চরণ তলে একলা দলরে। If there is no one responding to your call, you walk on all alone. If no one shows the light, if no one shows the light, don't feel you are unfortunate. If no one shows the light, if they all shut their doors on you on a dark and stormy night, if they all shut their doors on you on a dark and stormy night, let thunder and lightning set your soul on fire, and in the blazing light you burn alone. Set your soul on fire, and in the blazing light you burn alone. যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে, তবে একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে, তবে একলা চলো রে। তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে। যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে, তবে একলা চলো রে, তবে একলা চলো রে। Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Usha Uthup. I don't know about you, but I had tears in my eyes. It's amazing. It's an amazing moment, Usha. Thank you. You feel up to talking? Because I have one or two questions I want to ask you. Yeah? We describe you, and the book describes you as the queen of Indian pop. But you're more than the queen, no? You're the inventor. When you came along, there were just film songs. You were the first person who created a pop culture that was non-film. And then some brave filmmakers like Ramesh Sippy brought you into films. Some not so brave filmmakers only went halfway and then backed out. But then you started singing for films. And today you're what, 74? Yes? You have never sounded better in your whole life.
Yes, I'm 74.
You're 74. You've never sounded better in your whole life.
Thank you.
And here you have this audience
Thank
in
you.
the palm of your hand.
Thank you. Yes, being a nightclub singer and a live performer all my life, it was only because people heard of me that they came to me and asked me whether I would sing. And it was people like Ramesh Sippy, who doesn't even remember that when R.D. Burman asked me to do this song from Shan, They couldn't find an actress who would fit my voice, though they found many actors who would sound like me. And since they couldn't use that, they used me in the titles. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
So this song
It was sort of like Shirley Bassey used to do the James Bond titles. You did the Indian version of that, right?
Correct, absolutely.
Yeah.
And in fact, it was just fantastic that I'm probably the only artist who has sung for a male Mithun Chakravarti as well.
Yeah.
Do I get a clap for that?
So as the clock ticks away, a question. These are people, many of them are very young, who are starting out on the journey that you did. You did the same journey as India. If there's one thing you want to say to them, what would that be?
I would say, believe in yourself and hang in there. There is no substitute for hard work and dedication. No substitute at all. Just believe in yourself and you'll make it come true.
Thank you. I want to turn now to Dr. Subramaniam. I think people don't realize this, but you've been performing since you were a child. How many years have you been performing?
I started when I was 6 years old.
6 years old?
Yes.
Yes?
And at that time, my father was working as a visiting professor. I mean, my father is responsible for bringing the violin as a solo instrument in the global stage. Before that, as you all know, it was a violin accompanying instrument. So he was in Sri Lanka one auspicious day. He was performing, so he decided I should play in the temple that day.
So is this the only life you've known, performing, if you were 6 years old when you started?
Mostly that, but I did go to school. I did study things. But music has been
Music is your life.
my life always.
Okay, I think the other things people may not know about you when you took the same journey as India in 1947, one of them is that you're a trained doctor, which is why we call you Dr. Subramaniam. And the second is that you actually went and studied composing abroad. Is that accurate?
Yeah, because that time, most of the orchestral pieces which was written, somebody will write Indian melodies and somebody else will orchestrate. So I didn't want that. So after finishing medicine, graduating, I went to do my master's in composition. So all the orchestral writing, I could do it myself without any arrangers or things like that. That helped me a lot later.
It's quite something, huh? The other thing, and it's appropriate today because we're talking about the journey of India, is you've written tunes for India at 40, India at 50. You've always celebrated the coming of age of this nation. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Fortunately, any special celebrations for India which was done abroad, it started with 1980s where I was asked to perform in the UN to celebrate 40th year of India's independence, 1987. So I played with Lord Menuhin. I did a composition for that. Since that, before that I did with New York Philharmonic Fantasy on Vedic chants. So every 5-10 years I've been asked to write orchestral composition. Even this 75th year I'll be doing a Mahatma Symphony with the Houston Symphony with 100 people.
And what are you going to play for us today?
I thought I'll play the piece which I started celebrating India 40th year with Menuhin, but it's another version, solo version. Okay. And because I can't do the other things because other things need orchestra and things like that. But for the Mahatma Symphony, if I can mention, it's written for 100-piece 40 choir and 60-piece orchestra. And Kavita will be singing the melodic lines and Vaishnava Janaton, things like that. It connects with Mahatma Gandhi, but it needs a big orchestra.
Yeah, I understand that. But Ramesh, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Usha. You're a man who not only created the film that catapulted Indian cinema to the international stage, you've also documented the early years of Indian independence with Bunyad. So you actually know more about this than the rest of us. There's many young people in the audience. If you were to tell them one thing you've learned over the years and one thing they should remember, what are the two things you would say?
I probably learned a lot, but the one thing that needs constant reminder and is believe in yourself and believe this country always has a future. It has had a glorious past, but it also has a great future ahead of it. So believe in yourself, believe in your country, and never give up. Keep going.
I think the same message from both people. Believe in yourself, believe in India. The future depends on us. Let's not let India down. Is that fair? That's the summary? Yes, all right. Now we have Dr. Subramaniam is going to perform, but I think we probably have to clear the stage for you before you come on and perform. So we're going to go off. We'll be watching over there. Meanwhile, before Doctor performs, for Ramesh Sippy and Usha Uthup, a very big hand, please.
Veer, we didn't go above our time. We didn't go above our time. Just
Not yet, but he needs
Isn't that
10 minutes to be
amazing?
above our time. All right.
Let's have a hand for all of us.
Yes.
It's a great pleasure to be here. It's a privilege to share the stage with Ramesh ji and Usha ji and with Mr. Veer Sangvir. You can't hear me? Yo. Thanks a lot. And I'll be doing this composition which I did with Lord Manian for 40th year of India's celebration called Journey. It has been almost in a way, my life has been also like a journey with this music. Thank you.
Thank you.